Okay, today we got three characters to learn, and because I tried to finish the whole word for that. Let's see my okay. First one as the order. Let's do the 祝 the wish, and mostly, of course, express the good wishes. I'm using the larger brush, and every time I got lots of overnight ink there. Next time need to put some water and grind it to save it. So water first. I need to dampen your brush and get rid of the extra water, and then ink. Standard style. Okay, the dot. Very basic dot, and then horizontal and pass connect with the slant. And then vertical. A little bit, not very centered, a little bit to the right, because the whole radical is on the left. And the small, but not too small, actually, the dot to balance things. That's the radical. This radical, actually, we learned once, is for like sacrifice things, something with the religion. So to give wishes, normally, like at the holiday season, originally. Okay, pause. Okay, this part is the mouth, right? We learned. I want a little bit too vertical shaped. I hope it's more flat while talking. Slant to this part, and then vertical, then connect kind of the soft turn, then to the horizontal, and then hook. Okay. Vertical, horizontal, pause, and make hook to stretch out, kind of lift. That's the standard. Not the best one, but kind of, yeah. That's the for wish, wish you blah, 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 blah. This is kind of very important the word, useful word to learn. And walking style is just I said sometimes looks like the less care. Go faster, walk, not just stand. So whatever you do, but still follow the stroke. I mean, to press and with a little bit of rhythm. Okay, dot, and then this. See the sample a little bit, show the tendency, but I try to stop and the talking. Okay, and the mouth part, the square part, kind of, I always say like the number 12, right? To make it more connect. Okay, this part, do this 12 thing, and then slant, and then okay, we start to walk, so more connect and show more tendency of the movement. Okay, and this is the grass style, running style, cursive style. The main part is the radical part. This part become actually change the order of that. That's very common for this kind of writing. See how it changes. Right on the top, probably some space there. Oh, later I can do clerical style. To do the vertical first, and this slant and the dot like together become like press and lift. That's it. The right part stay the same. Okay, mainly this part. Get me? Dot, and then horizontal become vertical, and then press and lift. That's how it make. And then this 12 thing to make mouth, and then this. Clerical style, like that. See, compare with the first standard style, right? I always ask myself and ask you to feel what's the exact difference. Only by looking seems not that much, press and lift, right? And not that soft looking, as we learned the way to use your arm to do the bamboo stalk. So this is kind of, because it's not on paper, it's on the hard surface, stone, wood, or even the metal, right? Use knife. So you can think of kind of use your arm, right? Because you are not like only the brush strength. Some things, from the arm, like painting the stalk of the bamboo. So you can go slower. Dot, but like the horizontal, and exactly like the whole. I mean, two horizontal things, and then vertical. The vertical, not very straight, not very straight. But looks even more powerful. Not very straight, smooth. See, my one is kind of perfect straight. Sometimes it shows a little bit like the or sometimes go this way a little bit and then go down, something like that, like a knife does. Okay, and then slant, and then dot this part. Actually, more, more. Squarish, more hard. I did too fast. See this vertical, a little bit, between this not perfect, and then stroke by stroke, don't do smooth things. And the slant, instead of lifting, it kind of bounce back, even, like that, even this part bigger, even. And the right part, we talked about the short, kind of the shorter vertical, and then start another stroke, like the hard folding here. But, this or earlier, do shorter, and then you go a little bit angled, a little bit slanted, leave some room, big press, like a goose tail flying things. Yeah, so do not do the perfect, like the 90-degree here, to finish the vertical part earlier. And then you got some room for this kind of a slant things, not the level, the the horizontal one. Okay, that's the clerical. See, this box is too square, should need to be more flat. And connect. 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 More squarish and something like that. Okay. And this is, I think I demoed more than once, and we didn't exactly ask you to do any homework, or this is ni. We talk about ni hao, right? Okay. Literally, this the meaning is you. Yeah. Press and make this lift. This is the slant. And the vertical. This is radical, right? We talk about always like the part of them are radical, and the part of the, the other part, with some radical. This is the radical. And what kind of radical do you remember? Did we learn or talked about, or you know it? Anybody know it?
Person.
Person, people, correct. Hey, we talked about before, the characters. We learned bamboo. One kind of is two strokes, right? Two strokes. So this is the person, the character for person and the people. Character for person, and bring it to as the radical. So to change the kind of the direction, not press and the slant and press. It's become slant and vertical. Yeah, slant and vertical become that. So person's radical. Normally, some word with some meaning of person or people with this radical. So this is you, this part slant, and then horizontal press and lift to this direction. And this dot by press and lift. Okay, this is a standard style. Walking style doesn't change that much, but just show the tendency of the movement. And the radical part, same order, but after the radical, the writing, and shows not on purposely do that hook part, but shows the connection. Okay. And then vertical. And just show that and connect back to the center. Dot, dot. Actually, this do not do the hook thing. It's just to show, more natural for that. Just a 2 dot like that. But on the sample, the dot is very close to the hook. So it's like triangle thing look together. Actually, most people do like that, just the 2 dots with very like talking together connection shows, the movements. That's how much, that's the point I like to teach people, especially adults, the writing of a walking style and the cursive style, because it show the movement. I think Kathy liked the cursive style because it show the movement, show the wholeness of the writing of the whole character, as the whole thing. So those two like together, talking together, see shows direction. Okay, and then cursive style. Cursive style, you can tell the radical part, person's radical stay almost the same, right? Just press and lift, but do not put any strength on the hook part. See, that part is we talk about the xu, right? Not the solid, not the shi. We talk about, yeah. Okay, the soft part, not the solid part. Okay, and the right part, the 2 dots become like a 1 stroke. Okay, that's the difference. So cursive style. This part is the same, and this part almost the same thing, but at the end, just circle it. Circle it at the 1 stroke. And then the clerical style. See, instead of like in the standard style, the standard slant should be press and then lift gradually, right? Like that. And actually it changed in the walking and the cursive. you can see already, become not lifting, instead become a press. You know, when you walk, you need some like the step by step, the rhythm. You know, some places you want to go like the press and the lift a little bit, you know, thinking about the wholeness. So this part become the press already. And clerical style is not a press, but kind of the bounce back a little bit for the slant part. See, backstroke, and then press, and then back a little bit. You know, like a change the order. I mean, change the bigger and the smaller part from the standard style. And the connect, we talk about when you carve, kind of hard to make them separate, right? Even easier to do the connect, because the stone very easy to get chipped. Even lift a little bit on, I mean, this vertical thing. Do it again. Okay, and then the slant, this part. Two slants try sometimes not exactly parallel and not exactly the same, you know, like you when you do painting. And others seems other stroke for this one. And the connect. Even lift, but go slow and very powerful. Do not sweep. Send it to the end. Do not sweep. Yeah, hold it to the end. You are not just using brush to mimic some hard things, you know, to carve. That's why we say, oh, kind of use arm when you got injured from your finger, your finger on your fingers, and you use, you know, arm, you know, looks different. Okay, and we have one more characters for this pin, and this pin is with the meaning of flat, level, peaceful, calm, you know, and put the word the save together, ping an. Normally we use together as a word for safe, calm, peaceful, as the word for giving good wishes to others. Okay, so these flat things, the character looks flat, right? Okay, horizontal one, shorter than the second one, right? And the big dot, but with the direction of kind of a vertical direction, but this is direction. And then the other dot with this direction and kind of the lifting, yeah. Longer horizontal. Vertical. Walking, okay, talking about start walking, so step by step, and with some things looks connected. Same way, same order to go, but two dots connected. I think we're kind of used to do this. So horizontal and a little bit smaller, and this, my vertical, not beautiful. Okay, so actually shows more, don't want this, doesn't really shows the things at the correct place to connect. Okay, so vertical, I mean horizontal, horizontal connected dot, other dot, and then horizontal, and then vertical. Yeah, something like that. Doesn't have to mimic what exactly the thicker part or thinner part. You understand the meaning, or sometimes even the stroke looks broken, but still, same thing every time. When you understand where you need to put strength and where is solid, 实, where is the 虚, be soft. So that's the idea. Then you know the whole movement. Okay, doesn't have to do, every time, each time a little bit different. See the dun 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 dun, or I do yeah, that's the things how we do. And then the cursive style. Cursive style, actually, we always talk about the first a little bit hook is not on purposely to do for the characters. It's just because from the 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 last characters connect with this, start with that. So do not do that. Just to start with the horizontal one. We talked about the horizontal, the cursive one. Sometimes not that much different. Not the line there. This is walking. This is running, right? So this doesn't look that much different. And sometimes I just choose some things, and they even put the style of the walking running style. Walking running style means something in between. So just do more fast. And you do this, and sometimes some people even like to do one place very clear. This is very clear, and then do some things like that. Even in the running style, shows your rhythm. So even very cursive, sometimes very cursive, very, very running, but one place, showed very clear. This is very flat for the clerical style. I wrote it here. Okay, so backstroke, but not that much like the nail head press, not the big head. I had backstroke. Kind of use your arm power. Okay, the dot, press and go this, gradually use your arm, to lift a little bit, but not that smooth. Not that smooth like we do the standard style. And this same thing. And the backstroke a little bit. Doesn't have to show the hook thing. And then the larger horizontal, do a little bit of the goose tail flying, but not that much. Just depend on the different rider. Some people do very showy for this goose tail flying. Some just very subtle. And the vertical. In clerical style, normally the horizontal stroke is stronger. Okay. clerical style like that. Okay, and I think we can learn, review a little bit from the on the save, because the phrase we need to use it later, right? Dot. And then what's this radical? Anybody remember it?
Roof.
Good. Roof. It's kind of the roof-like, right? We talked about it. And underneath, there's the character for female. We talked about female on the underneath of the roof. That's the meaning for save. Okay, and put together, ping an means save. Later we are going to use it, and also I put the phonetic things on the. This is Zhu to wish. The fourth tone, zhu, and the word what character I'm writing?
Bamboo.
Bamboo, very good. Very good. Yeah, bamboo look, right? It's the bamboo looking. Okay, this bamboo as the how do we sound it? The second tone, different tone, but with the same sound of zhu. So even the Chinese, we know the different the tone, the second tone and then the fourth tone, but still consider kind of the same sound for that. So on the wish you the meaning of wish you some things. Sometimes on a card, on a greeting cards, some things people put the bamboo decorative things there because bamboo the sound like the wish. Understand? Get it? That's why I did the like a wish you save, best wish of the save, give you and put some bamboo there. Yeah, people think of the same sound of wish you and the bamboo sound character for the zhu. Okay, let's do the phrase of wish you save. We do the characters, this word, bamboo, we have the word for 珠报平安, which means with other word of the 报, which means the like a firecracker sound. Like a New Year, around the Chinese New Year, lots of people do the not firework, the what do you call that? With just the sound, the sound of like a this kind of thing. So how do you call it? How do you call it? Not the flower on the sky, not the firework. What's that thing? Just the sound things.
We call them firecrackers.
Firecrackers.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. I forgot the word. Firecrackers, exactly. Originally, we have that. In the Chinese New Year, in the New Year, lunar year, we use people use the word for burn bamboo, burn bamboo, burn bamboo. The sound.
Bamboo, right?
Pardon me?
Explosion, explode.
Right.
Exploding.
Explode bamboo means
Exploding bamboo.
When you burn it, the bamboo explode. Have the sound of the firecrackers. Understand? So we have the word of explode bamboo to celebrate New Year and to wish you give you good wish of be safe. So we have that kind of on the New Year for the firecracker sound of the explode bamboo. But here we do the save not at the Chinese New Year, and but the save I think now can be the a good word to give the wish on this the pandemic time, to use this safe word. And we are learning bamboo. That's why I'm doing this here. The ink not very. Yeah, I need to grind more, for the painting. Sometimes it's okay and you can control, but for the calligraphy, you need the very thick, perfect black ink. Because from the leftover ink, I just put some water and didn't grind it to the perfect. The word for wish you we learned today. When you write, you can choose different style or sometimes mixed even, with your own style. That's the word for wish. My ink smeared. And the character I'm writing is the you. Calm, flat, level with the meaning and put together with this on save, the ping on, which means, save. I think it's not very leveled. Anyway, you arrange yours better when you write. You can put like the pencil to do some grade here, and then you arrange that. I'm just, quick do the things in the class. Okay, so we should save. And talking about the bamboo sound with the wish sound, and we are learning bamboo, so we can do some like a bamboo decorative things, and also we try to do some things that I said on the our handout. The bamboo. I give you the sample of the famous artist, one of the famous artist example. So it doesn't have to be the stock, always with the stock, but you still can tell it's bamboo, absolutely bamboo, right? So that's the complete painting. Ignore the characters. He wrote about things about like a personal story or feeling of the painting of things. We can do our own, and I just want to show you without the big stock, it's still bamboo. So some bamboo. This is the complete painting, and from the top. We just choose part of the branch of the bamboo, but it's bamboo. Small branch there and some and the leaves. And the leaves we talked about. We learned a lot of the leaves and the small branches and the whole arrangement for that. The composition, in other words. So let's try. I put a little bit of color for that. Let's see, can I do some green? I do green first to my brush, and then I do a little tap a little ink on the tip. I do the little branch first, not exactly copy, just got the idea of that. So same strengths you do as the large branch. Something just you create yours. You cannot. You don't have to copy exactly the same. And something branch here. Just have your own things, some things to crop here, and then And some things like the host and the guest a little bit, the other branch to help. And then you can add some small branches later, and then you can do the, on the halfway, you can do the leaves started. Okay, do leaves. Leaves need to be darker. So basically, we talked about like the leaves. We talked about the top advantage, right? Like the largest. It's very dark. Largest leaf on the the tip, right? And then you need to thinking about the whole thing, where I want the leaves. Doesn't have to be exactly copied. Some the large like the people person characters, and some small one helped, and here I want doesn't have to be a very tip. Just thinking about some things, some small, some larger, and even you can add some things if you think it's not enough. I'm not exactly copying. I'm looking at the things for mine. Where you want the larger leaves, and for the whole group, where you want to add a little bit things, I'm looking at the sample as the reference, but just as the reference, and not copy stroke by stroke. Absolutely not copy. I cannot copy it. I don't know how, and I do not want to do it because each stroke when I'm done is different. And you know what? I want to do things for fun. Here, see, like half leaves, right, from the top, half leaves from the top. And try to get the waste paper here at exactly you want, and do the whole leaves, which will be easier, right? I know some things for fun, like the picture, still like image outside from your paper. And okay, do not. You can think about what. Even it's very small, but try to get some things overlap, to make the whole picture. I think the Mary Dan did that very well. Need to be simple and clear, but also any picture you need to do some things overlapping to show some light and some density, some sparse, to show some places. So this part I try to do some things, do not afraid of overlapping things. Okay, that's about it. Okay, so we have the saying. I think probably you know it, and some dots, some for the bamboo thing. We have sayings is like the painting need to be like different, not very even arranged. When the very dancing place, needle, even the needle cannot go through. Needle cannot go through. And when some parts need to be very spacey, very sparse, even horse can walk. Horse can walk. So do not evenly arranged. That's not the not the things we are doing. Okay, that's about it. And I will put the name. This seems this part is a little bit, I didn't arrange very good. Anyway, I just put something here. Okay, and my seal. So just got idea of the bamboo, how to use the bamboo painting. We have also can do together with our the calligraphy of like making cards, like the wish, the sum of the wish you. And today we are doing the bamboo from the top, without the big stalk from the earth, from the ground, just the top, as the like decorative things go with the characters calligraphy, or as the complete painting, like the sample, right? I showed you. Okay, so gently touch it and then press each side. Feel that like the front, back, feel different, left, right. Make sure each corner, each part touched. And then lift with left hand, hold paper. Then I use some absorbent waste paper to clean it. For size and also the face. The face. Okay. Any question you have for today's class, and you're practicing for characters, for calligraphy, and for the bamboo painting? Any questions you want to ask? Or
I wrote a question.
Oh,
Charlene, I wrote a question in the chat. It has to do with your signature and seal. In other words, because the the lettering is straight across, then I guess you sign it that way. If it were done on a curve, or, some people sign it or do the inscription next to the edge of the fan, in the direction of that edge, rather than perpendicular to the paper. It's perpendicular to the edge of the fan. And I was wondering if there was a reason why it's done differently.
People do that differently. Most people originally just ignore the curve of these fan-shaped things.
Okay.
Do just go directly like a perpendicular things,
Okay.
as the normal paper you do. And I think like recent time or nowadays people do things, or you're making cards more decorative, you want to do that. But there is no, I cannot explain the not theoretically the reason for that, just people's like. I think originally it's perpendicular. For more direct, more decorative, if you like, you can do whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have a question also. Is there a word for creation? In other words, if I wanted to make my business titled Charlene's Creations or creation, how would I write creations?
Okay.
Creation?
Very good. I will teach you. This is good word. This is good word. Yeah.
I've been thinking about having a seal made with that. And, you know, I wanted to, I just didn't know how to write creation.
Victoria, while you're doing that, I just have a quick question. Can the word that we learned for solid be used by itself to mean solid?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a good word. Also means this like a personality of very honest and you know, on the other side, the soft thing, the soft, talking about people, we have the, did I put like the fake weak things there. So on the other side of the solid, with the good meaning, if describe the personality with like honest and do things, you know, very stubborn and just do it, a good personality like that. Okay, I'm working on the create. Okay, so this is做.
It looks very pretty. So the two together make the word create, right? Or stand for creation. You know, it's, how do you explain it?
put them together. This word more concentrated on the create, very create by yourself, and this is for the things you made by yourself, your work. But for the artwork or for the article, for the poem, normally put them together. So this word can just for some products, and this more for like the literature things, or the sound, the lyrics of the song, the music of the song, more literally things. This can be for everything, for like industrial things, but put them together normally, I would say for artwork or for music work, put them together.
Thank you.
Any question else from others?
I had a question, Victoria.
Mike.
When you did the bamboo in the green, you started at the end and it was dark, and then it changed value as you went on up. You never took it just sort of did that naturally as you moved up. It went lighter and lighter green. As it went from right to left, it went lighter and lighter, and you didn't add water, right? You just kept moving the brush and it lost color as it went up. Is that what happened?
This is the order, and this is this amount today I do the work is the very small, very quick work. Very good question. You are very observative.
Well,
if I have time, I do larger painting or more completed painting. I want the third layer of that. I do dip in the water a little bit and do lighter one for the third layer to add on.
But you never changed. You just kept working naturally up the side, and it got lighter and lighter naturally. Is that?
That's the natural thing, and the correct order. So first, the first is the darkest thing, and then gradually the second layer is become naturally, taped to the lighter and the more clear of the two loads of that lighter. And the third layer should be dipping a little bit of water and let the color from the belly, we call belly, or the waist of the brush to down a little bit for the third layer. Actually, I'm doing today is kind of the two layers, the darkest and gradually taper to the light. I didn't do the third layer of very light by dipping water and do the third layer.
I just meant you didn't go from a dark green dip to a light green dip. You just naturally worked your way over, and it lost ink as it went. Okay, all right.
Yes. It's actually that's required. That's required. Didn't do the perfect things on your palette, and then repeat to dip it again and again. Do not do that. Required of what? The water first, and get rid of the water. Otherwise, you cannot do that. And then the green color, and then only tip of the ink. So it will gradually, naturally tip down light and light. That's the way to do kind of the xie yi for the Chinese painting. We do not do the very arranged, precise here. deep dark green. Here, dip wash brush and dip the light green. And do not do that. Most people, 99% people and the master also do just let it gradually dip and tape down light. And also in your mind, that's why we did lots of practicing, try to explain some principles of that for the composition of the bamboo. In your mind, you try to do some things you can do on the one branch, whereas dark, kind of natural, the some places you want to put more focus on, and you try to do that first, to design that first, and then you do the lighter things, by the order. You do not always dip it and repeat this movement and do precisely the color, darker and the light, and well mixed on your palette. No, not like that.
Victoria,
thank you.
I have a
yes,
quick
Kathy.
question.
Yes.
Are the two characters, in order to say safe, do you have to have the two characters on the right-hand side of the bamboo painting?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have both of those?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And normally for the wish to give for save, put those together. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and the calm flat one first, and the safe one the second. But put them together means the word put on the wish. Be safe. Mm-hmm. Be safe.
Okay.
And this is, I think, the good word, and also the sound with the wish with some sound with the bamboo painting. I wish you can. I suggest you to do kind of the one of these things, whatever with the character or with the bamboo, like if you like the stock, like a vertically bamboo, or do some this smaller vertically arranged, whatever, with this word and with bamboo. I think it's good to do, and you better, I mean, if you want to have one, and remember during the pandemic time, we made this, you can give it to others, show others, or for the memory we learned. It's good word to learn now, though. We do not have to until the Chinese New Year as one of the good lucky word to do. I think this time is very good, because I heard also in English sometimes, nowadays, and be safe. I wish you safe. Okay, so
thank you.
Yeah, see you next time. And